Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
Normally.
Remaining.
Drown might not be as good now because if the Mars gets the blink, the spear into the arrow on the arena. Yeah, it's going to be the Wraith King. Big tanky hero, can engage, has a lot of right-click potential up against Violent. Should be able to sustain in lane against Pion as well. Goes for that armlet as well. So, but yeah, just chasing Arrow back. The curse comes out. Arrow, does he have himself a salve? He does not, so he's going to be having to rely on the tangos, maybe even the branch as the Wraith King. He's going to get some tangos of his own here, TA2K, so not relying on Arrow for the regen. Of course. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain in the mid lane. Going to take a lot of damage here. Hayes, can he get himself away from this? He's actually gone for the first point into the Shadow Strike and no points into the blink. Whereas usually you see the build on top lane. Arrow's going to get really down low. The curse comes out. It's going to be the leap onto the Moran. Morano's taking tower shots. He's going to go down. And Arrow, well, levels flying out for him, yeah. So he's going to go for the phase boots before he goes for the armlet. Potentially goes for the armlet, at least. We have seen some, of course, we've seen some Marses just go straight for, here from Gatsy and Laguna. Pion as well, pretty tanky with the double braces. Let's see what they can do here against him. Arcane Curse, as well as the last word being thrown out against the Mars. But Mars has that arena up, might be able to make something happen here once the silence wears off. He is going to be able to trap both. Wraith King doesn't have the mana for the reincarnation. If he gets taken down, he's still about 15 mana away. So they're going to be able to chase him down. All four heroes doing damage over to TA2K. He's so close to it, but in the end... Ooh, Hayes and Arrow might actually group up here. Is he going to be able to go into this? Pion, the reveal comes through. Doesn't want to go for the arena, doesn't want to go for the blink. Yeah, Arrow, and now actually Hayes. Is he, what side is he on? He's outside of it. Never mind. And the Dream Call comes out now onto Hayes, so that's going to be trapping him down, but it looks like they're going to try and turn aggression. Sonic Wave comes out, Nightmare trying to keep Dandy alive. It's not going to happen with the charge coming through onto the Mars now as well. They're going to be able to do the damage and take 2 versus 1. Violent at least gets that tier 1 tower, but it's the... Ooh, it's going to be the link forward. They get the Hex now onto the Marana. Marana is going to be able to do anything about this now. The arena comes out trapping 3, but the global silence is there. Dream Call has been used. The finger takes down Pion. And they're going to be able to get a really good Earth Spike here onto Violent as well as Dendy. Dendy is going to be able to get himself away. Laguna gets a kill onto Antares backlines. Gatsy is going to be caught out now as well. Wraith Fire Blast Stream. Everything thrown there at Gatsy. If they get aggressed on, sure. Or if they find like a, you know, a lone Gatsy in their jungle. Antares needs to be careful. Has that Philosopher's Stone. Or the illusion comes out. He's not going to be able to get himself away from this one. Spear, yeah, he's dead. Absolutely taken care of there. Backlines, though. The arrow's going to be chased back. Was that Yule set up for this? He could go. Violent's going to be right on top. The spear comes down. Point blank onto the tree. Laze is going to dive in now as well. But Gatsy, Nightmare onto the Spirit Breaker. Arrow's going to connect. And they should be able to get another one out of this. The buyback comes through from Antares. TA2K, they do see him with the wards, but the other wards on the other way around. Do they want to try and make a dive with the line? They might even be able to catch out Violent here. Bullwhip comes out. It's going to be the Wraith King diving in. Dodges off the spear. It will still be connected. No, I think it was actually one of the skeletons that took that arrow. Finger, Global Silence comes out. The Nightmares are already being used, but Fiend Grip's still there. So they're going to be able to get the finger off into Violent. Violent, though, still gets the Sunder off onto Hayes. Hayes, Fiend's Grip is going to be used now to get the kill onto the Queen of Pain. And this is going to be a really big turnaround. Global Silence was used way too prematurely. Maybe trying to be used to stop the Sunder there from the Terrorblade, but he still gets it off. They find the kill, and Antares gets really down low. Are they going to be able to do the damage? Yule Scepter comes out the spear to get the kill onto the Silencer. Antares is going to get caught out there as well. Dead for 30 seconds, no buyback. Well, the Silencer and 65 seconds on the Lion is out. Is he going to back himself back into this? They are going to cross the scan threshold here. Antares as well as Hayes. Was the dive. TA2K, he doesn't get caught in the rain. Who does get caught in the rain? It's going to be the Silencer. Silencer, are they going to be able to get the kill? Easily take him down. He does have that buyback available, though, if you want to go for the Global Silence. TA2K has to pop that BKB. The charge comes through. They take down the Bane on the backlines. So, Fiend's Grip has already been used, so it looks like Antares gets the stun onto Laguna. Does he want to try and throw that arrow out? 2 seconds. The blink comes forward now. And Pion, they're going to be able to catch out the Lion. And still no buyback available for him. A minute. You can see Pion behind, just looking to dive with the arena if he needs to help protect. Ooh, the Wraith Fire Blast does come through. Wraith King, though. he want to go into Violent? No, the spear comes out. It just pins him to his own racks. Meanwhile, there's going to be the blink in on the back lines. Hayes gets the kill onto Gatsy. What is he going to be able to do? Mars does get picked off. Sonic Wave and Finger gets the kill. But there's going to be the 3-man Dream Code coming through as well as the buyback from Gatsy. What can Terrorblade do here? Does still have that Sunder. Laguna to get really down low. Hayes with the blink in 3 seconds. So is he going to be able to get himself away? The loop's going to come in. Yule Scepter now as well. The Hex onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade still has that Aegis 54 seconds now. It looks like they're going to be able to turn this one around. TA2K. Sunder comes out. It gets Violent back to full health. Laguna gets killed off by Hazo on the back lines. So only 2 heroes main. Wraith King as well. Do they want to try and go to Terrorblade again? If they can time this right, they could get him after the Aegis goes down, but then he dives in, he gets the kill onto Antaras, and Hayes needs to get himself away. The charge comes through onto Dendy through Violent. The Violent Global Silence is going to be used. I think they'll be able to get the kill onto Dendy. Dendy's going to get really down low, but the Global Silence, it's not going to wear off in time. Aegis! There must have been seconds left on that. Oh, Spirit Breaker doesn't have enough there for that. Well, he does now for the Nether Strike because he uses the 1 charge. He might be able to use it to take down. And they claim all 5 heroes on the side of Bait. They want to look to try and end this now. The spear comes through onto the Wraith King though. Do they have the damage to take him down twice? There's a lot of damage coming through from the crits. And it looks like the Wraith King, the reincarnation, is going to go. Hayes on the back line is going to be blinking back out. BKB comes through. Global Silence is going to be used. Hayes uses that Sonic Wave. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Yeah, blinks himself away. Arena comes up, but Mars, he looks like he's left all on his lonesome. Denny's going to be close, but with the Yule Scepter trying to keep himself alive, has to dive himself away. TA2K just immediately crits him down, and even Lays gets dealt with. Violent crits flying left, right, and center. Mars, is TA2K going to commit to this now as well? It's going to be a really nice Lotus Orb onto Pion. He might be able to get the kill. TA2K does still get it. As the buyback comes through, the charge now as well onto Violent. Violent has that Sunder up. No BKB though for the next 43 seconds. Do they have the control to take him down? It looks like they might do with the silencers coming through. TA2K, it's going to be the buyback from Dendy. Dendy tries to get himself back into the fight with another Dream Call. They're going to be able to take down TA2K, but that's going to be the death of the Wraith King. No reincarnation available. The gate. And we look to disrupt this because the Roshan's going to be up in 38 seconds, but they don't know this. So they need to go as a group. TA2K gets himself an Invis Rune. It's going to be underneath the Sentry Ward now as well, but what are they going to be able to do to follow up the blink onto the backlines? They find Laguna. Do they have the damage? It's going to be a really nice Global Silence. They get the kill onto the puck. Dendy's dead. He bought back in that last fight there as well, so the gems on the deck. They get the kill. The buyback comes through from Laguna. I think they're able to take down TA2K. TA2K does still have that reincarnation. Violent now as well, holding on to the BKB. The charge comes through, so they're going to be able to get the kill onto the Mars. It looks like, yeah. With the illusion coming through, Arrow is going to be off the mark now as well. TA2K, that reincarnation is going to be popped. What can they do? Do they have the control with that Nether Strike? It's already been used, and Terrorblade's dead, no buyback, because he bought out on Laguna, trying to get to the low ground. He bought out in that last fight now as well. The chase is on from Hayes. Do they have the vision to find it? Lincoln Sphere, Lotus Orb, with the catapults pushing in as well. The arena comes through. They're going to be able to pin on Hayes. Hayes has that Aegis as well as the BKB, so he shouldn't be in too much trouble here. Wolfie's comes out. I think he'll be able to get the blink. The Global Silence is going to be used now as well. So they might be able to get the kill on Hayes. Sonic Wave comes through onto Violent. He gets that blink away now as well. The charge comes through. Oh, the Aeon Disc going to be procced here for Pion. Pion though, can he get himself anything out? He fishes. He finds TA2K. TA2K has to pop that BKB. They might even be able to take down the Terrorblade. They get the Aegis pop here on the side of Bait though. Dendy has to be. He's not even going to have to be careful. He's just going to be dead. Feet, it looks like. Even diving onto the back lines to find the Mars once again. Wraith King Yule's up in the air, but it's the death of the Mars. The Mars comes back through. He's going to be able to push TA2K into the fountain. Maybe it's just a little bit of a rubber it in before this game goes the way of V, because TA2K just walks himself out with the Glimmer Cape on him there as well, so he's going to be fine. And it looks like the Ancient is going to be dealt with. Yeah, Lay's even going to go for a point blank charge just to try and rub it in. And Pion, Areno's up in 20 seconds. I don't think he's going to live that long. So that is going to be game number 1. Going the way of V. It was a really good back and forth though. Here in chains. Do damage that way. But it's going to be the Dragon Knight again. Coming into the mid to late game, TA2K is just going to completely ignore the armor from the Dragon's Blood. The attack, just to keep Antares pretty healthy though from the Thunder Strikes. What did I say? I think he'll be able to make a move with the marksmanship. Laguna's going to be close. TA2K, can he get himself back away from this? No, the right click comes through. Laguna gets that last hit, but Arrow should be able to get the revenge kill. Was that Sakuchi 4 seconds away, so maybe not. I thought he had it a little bit sooner. And Laguna through the trees. The body block comes out. They're even going to be able to get the charge done off. But Arrow closing the gap now. I think he'll be able to get it with a Germinate. Arrow does get the kill, puts himself in a bit of a sticky wicket. And might keep him alive. Might. It won't. So the swarm will be used here, so they're going to try and look. Marksmanship damage, is it going to be able to take down Pion? It's not. He gets himself mid lane though. What are they going to be able to do? The Dragon Call is going to be the Dragon Call, the Dream Call is going to be coming out onto the Dragon Knight. I think they're going to be able to follow up with a really nice Hex after this Earth Spike coming through. Denny though gets the heal out. The duel will be there. There's not going to be enough damage to take him down. Maybe just to keep the Dragon Knight in the mid lane while they find the damage for the kill. And Gatsy gets gone on now as well. They only get the kill on the line here. Bait in return. Pion's going to be scouted out by the swarm. Make a move through this, through the armor of the Dragon's Blood. They might be able to do something about this with the Dream Call though. It's going to be the Dragon Tail onto the Drow Ranger with the charge coming through as well. But the Gust, it's going to be a really nice silence. TA2K gets the kill onto Gatsy. Can they carry on going with the Nether Strike? They're going to be able to force Arrow back into the river, but Arrow's already thrown out the swarm, and now it's going to be the Hex onto the Spirit Breaker to chase away. It looks like they may be able to do a little bit of damage here now as well, as it looks. The inventory was stolen by Haze. They get the lockdown onto Arrow. The complete opposite, the melee on the bottom lane. Arrow gets the time lapse off before he's killed off by the Nether Strike. They're going to be able to go. The finger comes through. They get the kill onto Gatsy now as well. Really nice Earth Spike as well as the Dream Call. The rotation through from Lays to get the duel off. Do they have the damage? They absolutely do. But not. Dragon Tail now onto TA2K. Stone Gaze even going to come out with a Connected Field. Static Storm. Drow Ranger has no option but to turn his back, and he can't stand and right click now as well. Charge not even needed. They find the kill onto TA2K. Really nice team gank there. And they're going to carry on going. They're going to be able to go into Antares. Antares gets a Hex off, though. I think they had the vision from the observers, so they were able to preempt that one as well. It's going to be the blink onto the back lines. Dragon Tail comes out onto Haze. Haze, can he go for the Dream Call? Maybe with the okay. They get the dual victory off. The Finger of Death being used there as well. So it's going to be a finger stack as well as damage for Lays on the duel. Dragon Tail going to be used here, but Legion Commander, a pretty tanky target to go for. Arrow, does he want to carry on chasing here? Dendy, Gatsy as well as Violent just moving themselves away to the low ground. After that Manta style pickup, the charge is going to be there, so they are using TA2K as bait. The Ghost doesn't come through. They're going to get the reveal, but the Yule Scepter, it keeps him. TA2K protecting the duel, comes out now as well with the Ghost. Do they have enough damage to take him down? The Finger of Death, but they have the regen from Laguna. It looks like Dendy on the backline, so that duel isn't going to go the way of pretty much anyone. Dream Call has been used, but they already get the kill onto Lays, and now TA2K going to be charged down by the Dragon Tail, though they have the glimpse. What are they going to be able to do onto Pion? Pion. The sounds comes through. Haze picks up that kill. Really nicely done there. I think we can go. Swarm's going to be there. The charge onto Antros again. When multi-shot comes through, they see how low the Roshan is. And now the charge, the damage coming through onto Pion. I don't think he'll be able to get anything from this. Antros, he was healed up by the press attack, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. And Roche gets really down low. The buyback comes through from the line now as well. Puck will be respawning. Static Storm is going to be used. It looks like the Weaver. Is he going to try and get him for the steal? The Yule Scepter will be coming through. Dragon Tail as well, so they do have the lockdown. And Violent has that Aegis, but they're going to be able to get a dual victory onto the Dragon Knight now as well. Blade Mail going to be used. Violence is out of mana. He might go down once. Will he go down twice? They might be able to pick up Laguna now on the backlines while the respawn comes through. Finger, they do have the damage. And Pion needs to get his boots. He's run himself away. The Dream Call comes out onto the Medusa. Do they have the control? Lay's going to try and heal himself up. Stone Gaze will be used. Antares has to run himself away with Arrow. The Earth Spike comes through. The control, though, from the charge. They get the kill onto the Lion. And Arrow will go down as well. Are they done yet, though? There's going to be the Ghost coming through from TA2K. Multi-shot. Do they have the damage to take him down? It's going to be a really close fight, but the Manta Style going to be used by both heroes. TA2K is getting really low. They're going to be able to go point blank, and TA2K going to lose that marksmanship bonus. Doesn't matter. A full 5-man wipe for the side of V. Actually find anybody with a blink duel. Yeah, Violent, then you want to be looking to go towards Gatsy like this. You want to be able to blow him up instantly. You deny the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field, the Glimpse as well. Multi-shot arrow's going to come through. TA2K though, they've got the Dragon Knight right on top of him, so TA2K needs to move himself away. The Blade Mail has already been used. They might be able to go for the Nether Strike here onto TA2K, who's just running himself away from this fight. Has to pop that Manta Style. Haze on the back lines, has his own Lincoln Sphere up now as well. The Ghost comes out, the multi-arrow as well. They're going to be able to do the damage up to the Dragon Knight. Pion trying to get close, but he's going to be chipped down. Looks like the illusions as well. The right click from the Drow are going to be enough damage, and Violent does find Weaver now. Weaver building towards the Ags. I think they'll be able to take down Laguna. They can, but the TP away from the Medusa. Spy. If he gets caught out, he could be killed off twice. The Link's Sphere is going to pop here. TA2K. Ghost comes out, and it looks like they're going to try and control the Medusa a little bit, but press the attack, trying to keep TA2K alive. They're going to be the charge in. Glimpse back now as well. Oh, time-lapse back as well, but it's going to be TA2K going down at least once. Was that rest of the team? Backlines, they're chasing away onto the Disruptor now. Can they go for a duel? Finger of Death comes out, so it's going to be the duel, but I'm not sure who the duel target actually is. It's going to be onto the Dragon Knight. They do get the kill, but no duel damage now as well. Pion chasing down Antaras back in the middle of the fight. They're going to be able to go into the Medusa with the Hypothermia stacks coming through. Medusa not going to benefit from any regen whatsoever, will be killed off. The Gust now as well. They're going to be able to take down another 3 heroes, all 3 cores. TA lost the Aegis for the attack speed, and this is going to be a really nice closer here for V. Yeah, no contest. They just go on to the Ancient. GG is going to be called, and Bait, no. Nobody's going to be up in time. You look at this, how quickly this Ancient's falling. So V able to close this out too.